I think what they've got to do is they've got to create a narrative around who's disrupting them and why they need to disrupt themselves. So I'll talk about, the fact that universities are, facing, major challenges from all sorts of areas, from, the Googleification of education and learning, the MOOCs, the whole kind of idea of multi-channel learning, new university models like the Minerva model, etc. So, the threat is there to be more innovative and to challenge people who want to continue to use old thinking. But we've got to be a bit out on the edge. We've got to take some risks. We've got to probably, fall out with some people to get these kind of dialogues and discussions going. And the thing is that in a knowledge business, which is effectively what a university is, you need people who are prepared to break barriers and challenge boundaries. And if we focus our knowledge and our energy on doing that, then a lot of these, I hesitate to call them transactional because they're massively transformational as well. So if you can sort out, pay in an innovative and radical way within the boundaries of, what you can do within national systems, etc. If you can, find solutions to the Brexit problem with talent, etc., by collaborating with other institutions and stuff like that, by having more, I suppose, co-opetition, as it's called, competitive cooperation, then you can really shift the dial in an organisation like a university. But you've got to have the appetite to do that and press the institution to do that. Well, HR professionals, through our L&D community, our learning and development community, have got particular expertise in helping organisations to learn and helping to build a learning organisation. We've got expertise in reward and performance management, but we also need to link some of the areas of expertise that we have. For example, the wellbeing agenda is a big one. How do we link that in so that it serves both, staff who are under a lot of pressure and a lot of challenge, everything from Brexit to, I suppose, an extended working life for a lot. How do we link all of those things together, and how do we create a new, more compelling offer around what we do around people? And I think that's a real kind of opportunity for us to think about what we do around people and development rather than what we do around HR. Because HR is a process and a practice. People and development is the focus of improving the talent and capability. If you think about universities at the core of what kind of organisation, what kind of business they are, they're content providers. And Stuart Lee's latest tour is called Content Provider, and it's all about how he was downgraded by the BBC as a comedian, because he was sort of older and he had a legacy of CDs and stuff like that. So they called him a content provider. But being a content provider is probably one of the most challenging places that you can be at the moment, because you've got 4Ds, digital, disintermediation, which is a big word, but it means that somebody's coming in to basically break up how you supply your customer and your market. Digital's all about new technology and skills. You've also got a kind of de-skilling in a sense, because lots of people are coming along and just providing content for free. So lots of students are making the decision. Not many, because for all the reasons that Nick Hillman talked about today. There's a big premium attached to university education, but lots of people are thinking about, well, if I go on a MOOC and I learn how to do computing science, do I really need to go to what I consider to be a not great university that I could access rather than do a computer science MOOC at Stanford? Or if Google start running these kind of things, the challenge to organisations like universities and ourselves is obvious. We provide content for professional development. You provide content for human capital development. So we've got to focus on that being what we essentially do.